Hello, my name is Ruben Lars.
Hi, my name is Alan Young.
Hi everyone, my name is Brittany.
Hi, I'm Le Miao Wu.
Hi, my name's New Quach.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Pham.
Hello guys, my name is Ziping Li. You can also call me Kenny.
Hi, I'm Dominic, and we are the Cal Poly Entrepreneurs. And as a firm, we'll be going over our executive summary, our situation analysis, our SWOT analysis, our marketing goals and objectives, our marketing strategy and marketing mix, our sales result, our evaluation control, and our source of information.
Hi everyone, we are Cal Poly Entrepreneurs, which our main task is to bring happiness and freshness to all people in Cal Poly Pomona by selling our flowers. We are all together with the slogan, Flower Just For You. That means everyone will be happy and optimistic when people receive our flowers. We sew each bunch of daisy flowers and combine it with the note cards that people can write out the message to the one whom they love. The conception comes up because daisy not only has the gentle beauty and a pleasant aroma, but it also has the meaning of showing nobility, optimism, and maturity in life.
The Cal Poly Pomona Entrepreneurs are a team of exceptional students with various emphasis in the business administration. Team leader Dominic, with a background in computer information system, was in charge of organizing and dispersing marketing materials throughout the campus. Also from CIS, Alan and Brittany were part of the operational team. They helped set up the booth during the first day of operations, and through effective marketing and operation strategies, sold out of all units. In order to keep track of funds and cash balance, Sipeng, that is focusing on accounting, was nominated the financial officer and managed the budget and cash flow that occurred over the extent of the project. Li Mao from the marketing and New from the international business emphasis joined forces to compose a joint cultural marketing team. They focused on assembling the final product and formulated a strategy to effectively capture customers and provide an effective customer experience. In electronic system engineering, Ruben focused as our buying manager. He acted as our buying manager as he was able to network with the local florist that he was friends with and was able to secure the daisies, which is a key resource in the product we were offering at a competitive price, contributing to a better margin and return on investment. Finally, myself, with an emphasis in human resources, was able to secure the permits for operations as well as note cards. Finally, all in all of our team members engaged customers as sales staff at the booth and displayed effective customer relations, leading to a fantastic sales throughout the operational period. Regarding our customers, our main demographics were females. Also, we did notice that we had a competitive advantage by offering multiple flexible payments, such as cash, Zelle, and Venmo. Moving on to the external environment, we were selling for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. Since we did sell a perishable item, we did have to be careful with the weather. On Monday, the weather was hotter than Tuesday. And we were able to make, out of the big bundle that we ordered, we were able to make 12 smaller bundles, which we sold at $4 each. On Monday, we sold earlier than expected, I think by an hour, so we were able to leave home earlier. On Tuesday, on the other hand, since it was a less crowded day, we noticed that we had a harder time selling out than we did on the first day. Another problem that we encountered was that instead of making 12 bundles, we were only able to make 8 bundles due to broken flowers. To compensate for this, we did umped up the price by $1, so $5 each. Regarding our competitors, other booths were selling food, so we really didn't have that much of a competition. I guess we can consider the 1-800-flower service as our competitors, but since we were much more affordable than them, I think their starting price is in the mid-20s. That also gave us a competitive advantage.
Alright, next I'll be covering our SWOT analysis, which is our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And they cover the internal factors as a firm and our external factors as a firm. To start off, our strengths were actually very, very good in a way that, one, our team was very well connected in a way that we got our product at a very good price and we got our tools for free, which is our table, tent, and our chairs. Secondly, we were very resourceful in a way that we took electronic payment as a payment processor because we know in this day a lot of people don't carry cash and electronic payment is how a lot of people pay nowadays. And lastly, our team was very persistent in a way that when people were coming and leaving from our booth, we were also advertising to them what our purpose was and what we wanted to do as a firm. So moving on, one weakness our group actually experienced was that planning was a little bit late. So we didn't go into more specific planning until 2 or 3 weeks before the actual sale date. And due to this, it causes some of us to have a little bit of stress. But nonetheless, we got the project done. And I think if we had more time to plan and more time to actually dive down into the specifics, we would actually have a more successful time when running this project as a firm. Next is the opportunities. So some of the opportunities that we found is that when we were selling, we saw students who were in some need of some type of therapy because as it gets closer to finals week, people are more stressed and the location that we had provided us with very, very good foot traffic. Lastly is our threats, and one main threat that we faced was that we as a firm were in competition with other booths trying to get people's attention, and other booths were also trying to sell people merchandise or sell them food or trying to advise them on something about school like the Bronco Advising Center. Finally, in terms of developing a competitive advantage, we were very successful because our product ended up selling out. And in terms of cost, our product was very affordable because it was $5 or less, and one stem came with multiple flowers, a lovely ribbon, and a premium holiday card that the customer could decorate themselves. And in terms of product differentiators, our product was aiming more towards a recreational and self-love theme, and we mentioned to customers that all our profits would be going to charity. Finally, our niche competitive advantage was that we were targeting stressed college students, and the result was that stressed college students were the ones who actually bought our product.
Moving on, we are coming to marketing goals and marketing objectives. Our project called Flowers Just For You is in the run-up to Thanksgiving. There are many ways to give thanks, and send flowers to a loved one is a very ritualistic and romantic thing. The one could be a family member, a friend, a loved one, or even yourself. People who receive flowers are happier, and this is also important to praise yourself and warm up yourself. The charity we have chosen to donate to is the Wildlife Conservation Society, and we would love to be able to contribute even just a little bit to this charity. Through this project, we can not only pass on happiness and gratitude through flowers, but also donate the money to charity for protecting little animals, which is our group project's goal.
So for our marketing strategy during our selling periods, we had competition coming from various other booths selling mostly food as their commodities. This affected our marketing approach and forced us to actually come up with our own way to market our product to people. In order for us to effectively sell our product, we had to tell people passing by what we were selling and that it was specifically for charity. Our objective was to make sure that people knew our purpose for selling our flowers. And for the marketing mix, our product was flowers. And the place that we sold these flowers was University Park. And the price that we sold the flowers for in bundles were $4 or $5. And our method of promotion was strictly word of mouth and verbal advertisement. So we would just go out and market to people that came by our booth and tell them what we were about.
So now I'll be talking about our sales result. In 2 days, a total of 6 hours, we were able to generate sales of 22 bundles of flowers. We have different price points set up because some flowers cannot be bundled appropriately due to the number of flowers on the stems are uneven. Our main costs are the raw materials, which are the flowers. We are able to get it from a florist friend who gave us a really good price and also fresh looking flowers. Our second highest spending is our posters. We believe that our posters can advertise our products effectively, which can be resulting in a better sales. Other than those two, we spend our rest of the budget on components like stationery papers and with envelopes and also ribbons to tie our flowers. These components, with our raw materials, makes us the bundles of flowers with stationery paper and envelopes. All of these components cost us $76.85. In the end, we have generated cash revenue of $43 and also e-transaction revenues of $44. In total, we have made a revenue of $87. Overall, we have made $10.15 of profit, which resulted in 30.2% of profit out of our investment. It is a small profit because we only sold it in a short amount of time, which is 6 hours. However, we believe that if we can sell it in other time periods before the holidays, we are able to generate more profits as we believe that there are more potential customers in the campus.
In the evaluation and control portion of our project, we compared our expenses to our profits. We found that since our profits were higher than our expenses overall, that we were successful. We also evaluated our marketing strategies and our sales strategies, both of which we also found to be successful because we sold out of the products that we were selling on both days that we decided to sell on campus. For our marketing strategy, we were creating an online presence on social media to gain awareness of when we would be selling, where we would be selling, and what the price of our product would be. And on the day that we were selling in our booth on campus, we had communication with people who were walking by just to bring awareness to our product and get people interested in giving gifts to people during the holidays as a part of our sales strategy. And when we talked to people who were purchasing our product, they said that they were purchasing it as a gift for a loved one. So that's how we knew that our plan was successful, and that's what we intended it to be. So the couple changes that we did make during the project, initially we started with a little bit of a lower price compared to what we had paid for the product. So we decided to change the price and increase it a little bit to ensure that we were profitable overall, which was a great decision for our team because ultimately we were successful. And had we not changed the price in the middle of the project, we probably wouldn't have been profitable. Another change that we had to make was a little bit of a stronger, louder presence on campus because at first people weren't really paying attention to our booth, and the stronger our communication was with people walking by, the better our sales were on both days.
I will be continuing the presentation and delving into details about our source of information for this current project. Quite a bit of research had to be done before we could greenlight any final decisions about our product. We first came up with the idea to sell something that would be easily accessible for us because we had to transport the product onto campus. Another one of our concerns was the availability of the product. We needed something that would be relatively cheap to purchase in bulk in order to maximize our profits and stay within our budget. Upon setting on selling holiday flowers along with the note card, we then had to research when and where to purchase the flowers. Luckily, I had a friend who's a florist in a small shop here in Pomona. We ended up going with daisies to sell because they would be the cheaper option and were readily available in bulk. They would also be able to withstand more harsh temperatures and would not perish as easily. This was a major concern of ours as we elected to sell our product in the middle of the day when the sun would be at its strongest. The florist, Glenda, having worked at Flower Lane, the name of the flower shop, for years, had tons of experience and tips to share to help us keep the flowers fresh for the longest amount of time. She aided us in the success of our project by providing necessary and key information about flower pricing.